Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host. Dysfunctional world.
I'm your boy Sid, aka Mr. Let's Talk.
Well, let's talk.
What we talking about today?
Let's talk about the YSL.
YSL.
If you take a plea, did you snitch on me?
Yves Saint Laurent? Not down? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, my bad.
Young slime
life?
Young slime.
Oh,
life.
damn. Okay.
Yeah.
If you take a plea,
Did you tell on me?
did you tell? Most of the time, to get offered a plea, you have to tell something. That's what that's what I was taught, or that's what I heard. I ain't never been, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I got some people that been, and we talked about this, and even though it was looking like a bad RICO for the whole clique, they only had reliable evidence on 3 or 4 people.
Right. Yeah.
So when one person took a plea, it made it so that everybody got to take a plea. But the people that they took a plea, they're not allowing Thug to take a plea too.
Yeah. But it's crazy because, like you said, they only had information on a handful of them, right? You know, just a handful. But, and I can't remember, it was another podcaster who said it. When you go round up 30 to 40 people, which is what it was, I think it was, 30 something to be exact. But when you round up that many people, when you start to squeeze, a few of them gonna break, and that's what end up happening. So you got a couple guys in there who they found out or who leaked out. They've been telling for years.
Yes.
Years.
Yes.
2 of them to be exact. And I was like, whoa. So I'm listening. He was like, yeah, they've been telling literally for years. And I'm like, why, nobody never caught that, or why nobody never said nothing about that?
The same reason that, not to get off topic, ladies and gentlemen, but the same reason when the BMF went down and they put the squeeze on two or 3 particular individuals, they had those individuals, and then they had enough evidence to get Terry. At the end of the day, they never had enough money. They never had enough evidence to get Meech. But Meech took the plea and pled guilty because they said they were going to charge his dad for tax evasion, money laundering, because they had gave him money, he had bought a house.
Okay.
And they were like, they could prove that. But like, he never talked on the phone, so they never had him on the wiretaps. They had Terry on the wiretaps. They had Terry, they had other members on the wiretap. They had the dude that was doing their book, that was doing the car fraud. He was doing their money book. He was doing their books as well. So when they put the squeeze on him, he told about the money situation. They had one that I forgot which one. I don't know if it was Doc. I forgot the person's name, but it was one. He got jammed up with a couple pounds, and he was gonna tell. Right? He was talking about how he got his stuff directly from Meech, but they never had no proof of that. That was just his word of mouth. Right. So one of the members took it upon himself to have him killed. They had him and his girlfriend killed at their house. That was another red flag. But like I said, when it all came trickling down, they never had no evidence on Meech. He took the plea because they were going to put his dad in there. And so Terry was like, no, we could beat this. He's like, no, we can't. They got our dad. Take the plea.
Right.
That's the only reason they got Meech. And then they let Terry out because he got sick. But Meech is still in there. And he was talking about he wanted the same empathy because of the COVID. He was like, can I get sick? Can I go home too? And they're like, no. So he's supposed to come home, I think, 29 or 25. I think 29. Yeah. 2029. He's supposed to come home anyway.
Okay.
But in the Young Thug trial, when Gunner took that plea, it kind of fucked it up for their defense. Even though the ones that did have were gonna get the max amount of time, but like they had in circumstantial evidence on a rental car that Thug did around January. So one of the cars he supposedly rented committed a drive-by, committed a murder. But they got the records illegally. They lied and said they had a warrant, but they didn't. And that's the only thing that they could use to tie him to any of this stuff. So,
I think Thug got word to Gunner to take the plea.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he speaks so highly of Gunna all the time, how like he want Gunna to make it, and you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And he fully understand that if as long as one of them two is out, you know what I'm saying, YSL can continue, you know what I'm saying.
As a record label.
Right, as a record label, right.
Okay.
So I think, you know, somehow through, you know, whatever way it might be, hook or crook, he told him, go ahead and take that plea. I need you out. You know what I'm saying? I need you running shit.
So would it be like the T.I. with his relative type thing? When he told him the dead homie?
Yeah, oh, see.
He said the dead homie told him it was okay beforehand?
Right.
Would it be something like that?
Yeah. I mean, I think if your dead relative, you know what I'm saying, tell you before they pass, like, hey, bro, look, if you ever get jammed up and I'm no longer here, put it on me. If they tell you that, then okay, that ain't snitching. You know what I'm saying? That's your get out of jail free card that your loved one left you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else may not believe you if you say, hey, they told me to do this, if, you know, in the jam. But, you know, hey, it is what it is, I guess. That's snitching on dead folks. I don't know. That's a whole.
Well, like I said, like,
but people do it too.
Me and my homie had a long talk about it, and I guess I'm not gonna say I condone it in no form or fashion, but he did point out to me the dark side of telling on somebody's dead.
Mm-hmm.
He like, you know what I'm saying, where we come from, our culture, you know what I'm saying, the gang culture. If let's say me and you go do something, and me and you catch a body,
mm-hmm.
and you know the ops is looking for one of us to plead to the body, or, you know, confess or get charged for the body,
mm-hmm.
so they can have their retribution on the family. If you die, and I say you did it, then that puts your people in danger.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
Yeah, it does. It does, because they can't get you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna go after, you know, folks, your people.
And I wasn't looking at it that deep, but you know, when he broke it down to me, like, yo, what about, like, dang, I didn't even think about that. So,
yeah.
So what's your overall take on the YSL? You think Thug gonna get the worst end of this shit anyway?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't, and it's weird because, of course, he got the most money out of all of them, so he's gonna have the best lawyer out of all of them. If he, you know what I'm saying, if he take the fall for everybody, like the captain going down with the ship, okay,
mm-hmm.
cool. I still don't think he gonna get as much as they say, because they already got the what's called thrown out when they raided his house, because they didn't have a warrant to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So anything and everything, which was the majority of this case, you know what I'm saying, drugs and guns and stuff, all that's thrown out. So, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that, which is a technicality, you know what I'm saying, that I think it's going to get him off, or if not get him off, have him serving very minimal time. Yeah.
So the only thing you think he probably going to get found guilty for is money laundering?
Yeah, probably something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's probably something like that, because
3 to 5 Fed time. Okay.
And Rico, with that Rico charge, if you got a good enough lawyer, you know what I'm saying, they can dance those charges down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not dance you out of them, but just dance them down.
Yeah.
So
normal Ricos hold 25.
Right. And if you notice, a lot of times they don't be hitting you with them no more, like they used to anyway when Rico first came out. Now they just using to tie you up, meaning like tie up all your money, all your resources, all your communications, and your people. You know what I'm saying? And your people, because we know with all them 30 people who got who they rounded up, 30-something people, the majority of them got cut loose that same night with no charges. I ain't gonna say the majority, but a good amount got cut loose that same night. It's just all about trying to get information, squeezing these folks and hoping that they'll say something. But if they don't say nothing, they getting cut loose. You ain't got nothing on them.
Well, that one dude on the telephone, he's dead, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. They got a couple, like you said earlier. It's about 3 or 4 of them. You know what I'm saying? Who they was really looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I think, like I said, I don't know how, but I just think that Young Thug got word to Gunna to go ahead and do that and get out. They need him out to keep the legacy going, to keep the money going.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because especially if Thug gonna get, let's say he get 9, 10, you know what I'm saying? He gonna be gone. He gonna need somebody to take care of his kids and, you know, blah, 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 and all that. Even though he paid and all that, but still.
Right. They gonna seize that.
Yeah. Or he spent a chunk of it on lawyers and, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. He
spent a whole bunch of it on lawyers.
Yeah. So he gonna need that YSL thing to keep going. All the merchandise deals and all the, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. And Gunna was just blowing up too. You know what I'm saying? He was peaking. He wasn't at his peak yet, but because he had put out like 3, 4, 5 good songs in a row.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah. So I don't know, man. But you do have a lot of people in that YSL thing who's snitching. Now I did find out, and this was through 1090J.
Okay.
He was on Adam 22.
Gotcha.
You know, he was talking about it. So one of the guys who got killed out there, I can't remember who it was. He uncovered that he was a YSL member, and that's why they had killed him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, this shit get deep. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I can't remember exactly where he got killed at. I mean, like what city and all that. I think it was in Cali, but I don't know exactly where.
Right.
But just the fact that this YSL shit, you know what I'm saying?
Stretches, yeah.
All the way out there.
I mean, because they trying to use, they trying to say it's a subset for a blood gang.
Right.
So if that's the case, then.
And what I just said is alleged. We don't know, so I ain't spraying no
Well,
rumors
in the
and
RICO
shit.
charge, that's what they claim. That it's a subset for the blood gang.
No, I'm talking about what I had just said about.
Okay.
Yeah, that situation. Yeah.
So if it's a subset of the blood gang, it does reach.
Right. Oh yeah.
Or way, you know what I'm saying, whatever, because.
Yep. Man, that's crazy though, man. That RICO, they just come through and just scoop everybody up. Everybody, and just harass you. Make your life difficult. You know what I'm saying? Even if they ain't got nothing on you, it don't matter. They're gonna jam you up. But I don't think it's gonna be that bad for him at the end of the day. I think he probably will do some time though.
Okay. Well, you heard it here, ladies first. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. Not just ladies, but ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it here first. Our take on the YSL trial. Give us your comments in the Give us your comments in the comments. I'm doing it tonight. I don't know what's going on, man. I'm your boy, Dysfunctional World.
I'm your boy, Sid, a.k.a. Mr. Let's Talk. We out of time till the next time.
Screaming, let's talk.
Peace.
Your phone blurred.